Yeah, we back with another one. Miss Toya, Chrissy, Angel.
This is Wednesday night, and our vibes are high. This is ladies' night, oh what a night, oh what a night.
Oh, this is Chick Chat night, we're gonna vibe all night. Oh, this is Chick Chat night, oh what a night, oh what a night. Chick Chat night, Chick Chat night, Chick Chat night.
So what y'all thought? We were over with? Nah, we back like we never left.
Okay, so ladies, if you're rocking with us, go on and put your hands up and let me see y'all. And fellas, don't forget to tell a friend. The chicks are back. Woo! Happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
Yes, it is.
Mike.
Welcome to the Chick Chat Show. I am your girl, Miss Toya.
And this is your girl, Chrissy.
Hey, your girl ain't you, baby?
My love.
What's your name?
Oh, Janice. You guys, welcome to the Chick Chat Show. Ladies, so far, it's Wednesday. How has this week been treating you, ladies?
Well, it's been good for me. My birthday was on Monday.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Big 40.
You look 40.
Welcome to the 40 Club.
40.
Yes.
40.
This our
yes.
year, though.
Good, mama.
Thank
our
you.
year.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yep. So it's been a great week. Can't complain.
Yes.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it has been a great week, a great blissful week for me. Again, busy. Yeah, babysitting these little, what it is, grand dogs. Child, I got grand dogs.
That is funny. Grand dogs. I ain't never heard that.
Boy and
Like
a girl.
dogs?
Dogs. My grand dogs. And one just won't leave me alone. The new one.
Oh, it's a baby.
It's a boy, yes. He's, oh my God, get on my nerves. But yeah, that's been my week. Working. Babysitting dogs.
That is funny to me because I just can't see it. Like, wait, what? Oh, wow. Okay, Grandma. Dang.
Yeah, that's what they gave me first.
Okay.
Dogs.
I'll take that.
At least you can leave them home and come back and feed them. You know what I mean? It's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I got you, baby.
All right. How about you, Chrissy?
My week been good. It's been a hectic day today, but everything is still in good standing. God's still good. We here. I'm excited to be here.
All right.
And as far as for me, I'm just happy to be alive because there's so many other places we could be.
I know.
All right.
And we are above ground. So guess what? I am appreciative for that.
Yes.
I'll take it.
But this month, we kick off Lupus Awareness Month.
Yes.
Even though the official day is on the 10th, the entire month we are painting purple.
Okay.
And our guest for tonight, Miss Janice, is I don't know if you guys would be considered survivors, or because it's something that you guys live with, so you're not like cured from it.
Yeah,
so
we say lupus survivors, we say lupus warriors. That's what we mainly use, lupus warriors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she is a lupus warrior. Before I go any further, I do want to acknowledge one of our past guests that we had on, the Loopy Girl, Miss Brianna.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to her. I know
She
that.
should be tuning in. I sent
Yes.
her the link. Hey,
Bree tune in. I know Bree, oh my God, I love her so much, and she's always going through. She is very transparent. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, wrong thing. She is very transparent about her journey,
Yep.
and about everything that she goes through on a daily basis, from her hospital visits all the way down to
she do.
just like her everyday life, her feelings. You know, she has the Bree Hive. So you guys make sure that you follow her, show her love and support, because this lupus journey is one that I can see is not a joke.
No, it's not.
So, we're going to get right into it. Janice, talk to us. First of all, where are you from?
Tell them where you're from.
The Raw, baby. Riviera Beach. I'm from Riviera Beach, right here.
Okay. Yes. So, guys, we like to bring on people that are our peers, that are relatable to us, that can show us that, it's not just in Hollywood that these things happen or in the textbooks. Like, these are people that are right in our backyards that we have gone to school with. I went to school with Janice, and when I seen that it was Lupus Month, and then I thought back to, a lot of the things that you've done in the past, and I'm like, let me reach out to her so we can bring her and show the people exactly the cause, the effect of lupus, and how it is not destroying, but could possibly destroy, someone's life. So, from Riviera Beach, how did you even find out that lupus was, just now your new journey?
Well, and so how my story begins in November 2017, I got, my leg was extremely swollen. And my mother looked at my leg, she's a nurse, and she looked at my leg and she was like, we were out of town in Tallahassee, but she looked at my leg and she was like, as soon as we get back to Palm Beach, you need to go to the doctor. That ain't right. At that time, I was like 31 years old. And she's like, yeah, you need to go to the doctor, that something's not right. So we went to the doctor. I went actually to the emergency room because it was hurting so bad. I was limping, went to the emergency room. They seen I had a blood clot in my left leg. Yeah, I had a blood clot in my left leg. And so I stayed there a few nights. They treated me for the blood clot. And my mom was like, you young. You too young to be having a blood clot.
Exactly, yeah.
So she sent me to the hematologist to get a full workup. So I got a full panel done. And at first, I was actually misdiagnosed, which is very common with lupus because lupus it attacks several parts of your body. It's very common to get misdiagnosed. So I was misdiagnosed with arthritis. And so I actually went to a rheumatologist, which is an autoimmune doctor, specialist. I went to a rheumatologist, and the guy was like, you showing signs of lupus. And at this time, I didn't know what lupus was. I just knew Trick Daddy Dollars.
Oh, wow.
Right.
TWD.
Yeah, we know that he had it.
That's all I knew about lupus at that time. But so I did my research, and I was diagnosed with SLE lupus.
Wow.
What was it called?
SLE. So there's different types of lupus. This one is systemic. Yeah, there's different types of lupus.
Oh,
Wow.
I never known that. So what's yours?
Systemic lupus.
So what does that mean?
Like it can attack different parts of your body. There's a cutaneous, I believe I'm pronouncing it right, but that's what Trick Daddy has. It attacks his skin. That's why his skin looks like that. Yes.
Like rosacea or something of that nature.
So it's different. It's different types. But when I first got diagnosed, I was in denial for a long time. Like I got really, really sick just because I wasn't treating it. Because I was in denial, you know. But I got the butterfly rash, as you can see there. I got the butterfly rash.
Oh, wow.
So they more just rashes.
Well, it is a rash on your face, but it's a lot of discoloration. Like my face was literally like a first degree burn. Like you know how you turn pink.
Yeah.
Yep, right from my nose all the way around.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I know it hurt. It itch. Right?
I don't remember it hurting and itching. My feelings was hurt. That's
you
what
was
was
so
hurt.
mad you didn't care.
That's just messing up your skin and look.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. You go through a lot mentally because you go from your skin being normal to having that all over your face, losing your hair. So yeah.
So now, are there any like preventative methods that could be taken to prevent this from happening, or is it just something that is like bloodborne?
Well, when I got diagnosed, I asked the doctor, like, how did I get this? And so the doctor told me somebody in your family, it runs in the family, is what the doctor told me. He said somebody in your family has to have lupus. Nobody in my family has lupus. There's nobody in my family that has lupus at all. So I'm still questioning to this day how I got it. I believe that it lied. This is just my opinion. I've had lupus for 8 years, and this is my opinion. I believe that it was lying dormant in my body, and certain things triggered it to, make it come out. Like stress. I was under a lot of stress at that time. So I believe it lies dormant in your body, and, certain things triggers it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
As far as prevention, medically they say no. There's no prevention.
It just catches you.
It's it's in they think that it's in your blood. It's genetics. You know what I mean? But everybody won't get it in your family. But
wow.
yeah.
So they test you for it. They misdiagnosed you.
Mhm.
Then you went to rheumatologist because the hematologist couldn't tell you nothing. You went to the rheumatologist, which is more skeletal, right? Is that more skeletal?
Right. So the hematologist is
Blood.
You say hematologist or rheumatologist?
Hematologist is more like blood.
Yeah, hematologist blood. So I went and got a full panel, and then I wanted to go to when they told me a primary told me that it was arthritis, which is an autoimmune. So the blood work looks similar. It does look similar. Plus my symptoms were joint pain, and that's arthritis. But I went to a actual rheumatologist, which is an autoimmune specialist.
Right.
And they were able to look at the blood work, seeing certain things that said this is lupus.
Wow. So I got a question. So with the blood clot, because I had experienced that myself too, but I didn't know what it was. But my feeling was more like I'm about to just faint, I'm about to just drop the arm. I'm feeling like when you just get hot flash.
Okay.
How did you feel? Did you feel any type of way like you was about to faint? Was you fainty? You didn't feel nothing?
I didn't feel nothing.
Ooh.
Absolutely nothing.
That was the
I
most dangerous part. You didn't feel nothing.
Exactly. Only thing I felt, like my leg got extremely swollen. Extremely swollen. And at that time, like I said, I was out of town, and I showed my mother, and she said, you need to go to the emergency room when we get back. But I was fine throughout that whole trip in Tallahassee. I was fine.
Wow.
But as soon as I got back, that day, I actually didn't go to the emergency room. And it was nothing but God.
Yes.
Because my leg started hurting to where I couldn't walk on it.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because your blood circulation wasn't flowing.
Yeah.
And those things move fast. That's how my granddad died, so that's why I don't know how mine's happened. Did you take that test that they do? I went to the hematologist. I was in hospital for 5 days. How long were you in there for?
Oh. It could have been about 3 to 5 days as well.
Did you do the test? Like, because I asked the doctor, like, genetics. He said it could be something genetic. So I'm like, okay, let's find out. There's a test that they run that tests you for everything there possibly could be, and nothing came back.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, where did that come from? So basically, like you say, your blood clot came from out of nowhere. Your lupus came from out of nowhere. It doesn't have to be genetic. It just randomly just happened to anybody.
Right.
Did you move around like, okay, I went to Tallahassee. Did you get out and walk around? Did you move around?
In Tallahassee?
Like when you was on the road, on your way there, did you get out and walk around? Like, you know, to go to the bathroom, stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, you stop. Tallahassee's just like 6 hours away, so you stop once, get out, use the bathroom, and that was it. Like I didn't think nothing was wrong.
So that means your blood clot was already there.
I don't even remember my leg being swollen driving to Tallahassee. I just remember it happening while we were there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys, thank you for tuning in.
That's good.
Brianna said, Janice, I'm so proud of you. And she also stated that doctors are so uneducated with lupus and many times misdiagnose people.
Absolutely.
I had a blood clot in my lung and I struggled to breathe.
Wow.
The medical malpractice is just out of control. And a lot of times people are like test dummies.
Yeah.
A lot of these medications are being used for the first time on people, and a lot of times they do have cures for things, but that's a whole nother story.
Right.
They want to keep us on the medications and things of that nature. So let's talk. When you do you guys have outbreaks, or do you have
Flare-ups.
Flares.
Okay, so let's talk flares. What do those look like for you guys?
Well, the thing about lupus is everybody is different. Not one person, not two people with lupus are the same.
And
Every
they say
single
that, but
person.
how?
Because like your body is, so lupus is an autoimmune illness, and it means that your body is attacking itself. Your immune system is attacking your body. So it just attacks certain parts of your body. Like for me, it was my kidneys. My kidneys that's when I snapped into reality to go ahead and start taking care of this. My kidneys got really, they were being under attack really bad. So that's what it is for me. Some of my lupus sisters, it attacks their skin, it attacks their heart. Everyone is different. Not, you can't find two lupus, warriors with the same story. Everybody is different.
Wow.
So at this point, my lupus is very mild, very quiet. But for me, it's stress. Stress is a huge trigger for me. Like whenever I have a stressful day, I mean, my lupus is so sensitive, I can't even cry.
What?
I can't even cry. If I cry, like have a hard cry, no matter what it is, I have headaches. I can't sleep, but I have no energy. It's just immediately I'm having a flare. So that's what it is for me, but everybody is different.
So you can't really be emotionally, like really truly connected, which is
not down hard. No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not to
me.
get a bad review.
Yeah. So did you have to go on dialysis?
I didn't know.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
When I got a kidney biopsy, that they tested my kidney. That's when they seen that my kidneys were under attack, severely under attack. And my doctor called me and told me, whatever you're doing, drop it right now. Go straight to the hospital. We're starting you with chemotherapy.
That's a scary call.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I was saying goodbye. I called my brother like, bro, take care of my kids. Yeah.
You can laugh now. That's scary. Yeah, you can laugh now, but that's traumatizing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
I have PTSD bad.
So you say you had chemo. So is chemo not only customized or made for people who have cancer? No, it's not. So chemotherapy, pretty much, not to sound so harsh, chemo it destroys everything it touches. Okay.
Lupus and whatever else it come across. You know what I mean? So it did put my put lupus into an automatic shutdown.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Like not like overwhelming feeling, like your body going through the process.
It wasn't a good feeling. I was really bloated, always nauseous, just not well, very weak. Couldn't walk from here to there. Couldn't walk in the grocery store. I had to take a little driving cart around the store.
How many days out of the week did you have to have it?
I did it, I believe, was it once a month or once a week?
If you did it once, that was really good.
I believe it was once a week that I had to have chemotherapy. Yeah.
Bree says it's not a radiation chemo.
Huh?
Maybe it's for her. It wasn't
okay. It's not radiation. Okay.
So it's a difference. There's a lot of terminology I don't know nothing about, baby.
And that's why we ask questions, because one thing about knowledge is power.
Right. Yeah.
And the more people know, the more they know.
That's right. And that's what we're trying to
can't take that away
bring
from
lupus
people.
awareness so people can know about it. A lot of people, I know May is also Mental Health Awareness Month, which is great. We also want to bring awareness to mental health. But lupus is, we out here too. We trying to bring some awareness,
That's good though.
So what things do you guys do to help bring awareness to lupus?
Well, for me, I'm like an extremely busy person, kids and husband and such. So I like to support those who are doing, have the organizations, like Bree organization. Also, Kiara Hester, she has an organization. I'll also be doing an event with her. Bree also, throughout the year, she does things. She has a group, like a survival group, lupus survival group. And we get together often, just like a sisterhood. We have a group chat. She does all kind of things. Like she did a candle making class, a lot of therapeutic things for us. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And y'all pretty much in the same boat, so it's kind of like y'all can pretty much get
relate.
along. Yeah.
Yeah, we relate better than anyone else can. Like your closest person to you, family member to you, they still can't relate like someone that actually has lupus.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So now going through your journey, what helped you to stay sane and to keep your family in line and still be able to be a wife and a good mom and a daughter? What got you through that?
God. Period. God. That's it. That's it. Like, it was, my situation is nothing but miraculous. So I can only say God brought me through, honestly.
Right.
I still want to give a shout out to my mother, my husband. Like, a lot of times we don't, recognize the caregivers.
Right.
It's extremely hard on the
Yeah.
caregivers because they have to see you go through this, and
That is true.
it's nothing they can do about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I definitely, want to give a shout out to my husband, my kids as well. It was very hard on my kids.
Yeah, 'cause
But
they see you. They see this. And of course, people gonna have sympathy, empathize with you, and
Yeah.
have a warming heart to you.
Yep.
My question is, as far as for like, have you changed your eating habits with certain foods, certain seasonings?
Oh,
have
yeah.
you changed up a lot of things?
Oh, big time.
Okay.
Drastically. I went totally plant based.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally
Okay.
plant based. I took away. Like I said, every person with lupus is different. I
Right.
noticed with me, I used to eat chicken, and immediately I couldn't even walk. Couldn't
Wow.
even walk. That's how bad chicken affected my body. And
Whoa.
I love chicken. I still
Wow.
remind me of chicken wing, but I know I can't,
You
do
can't
it.
eat that.
Oh man.
I know I can't do it.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Chicken.
Chicken
The
told
most
me up.
common food to eat, and that's what did it to you. Wow.
Yep. That's what did it. So I took away, well, that's one of the things that did it.
Right.
So I went on a strict plant-based diet. I don't consume any meats, dairy, and I mainly eat fruit and vegetables. I do fasting all throughout the year. Whenever I feel like, I listen to my body now. You know what I mean? Because when I thought about it, like, I've been having joint pain for years before I got diagnosed. I remember being in college. And I thought about that. Like, I remember being in college, going to the club, and Tallahassee used to be freezing cold. My joints used to be aching. My knees, my elbows. So
Really?
even, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
This
do
was
you
talking
feel like
about
those
20
were
some-
signs?
Yeah.
20 years ago.
But
You
since
know
she
what
was
I
a
mean?
lot younger, so her body was fighting more healthy than it was
Exactly,
fighting before.
exactly. And it probably was just laying dormant. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
what it seemed like.
Yeah. So I listen to my body now. Whenever my body feels like, okay, you eating too much, chill out, or you need more of this, I give my body whatever it needs. Your body will tell you.
So
what
you have a
need.
little achy sensation somewhere between there that makes you like, you know what, let me slow down. Or you get like an ache,
Well, it's just like,
or you already
sometimes
know.
I don't get that much joint pain anymore. I just know. I just listen to my body. Like, when I get too bloated, I know I need to detox. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you detox, you get all them toxins out. I do a lot of juicing. I drink a juice every morning. Every single
What
morning.
kind
I'm
of juice are
drinking.
you having though?
So any fruit. I'll
okay.
get apple, kale, pears, ginger. I do all kind of things.
So this is a pretty much, is it a daily
It's a
thing,
lifestyle.
Every day.
right?
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are your
Lifestyle.
kids and your husband on the bandwagon with you as far as like eating nutritiously? Like
They
or-
do. Well, I cook the food, so they.
You still cook the food that they like to eat,
yeah.
but they still will go like a smoothie or something. They still.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they love it. My husband definitely loves. He loves eating vegetables. He try to eat my vegan stuff. I'm like, if you ain't full vegan, you ain't gonna be eating my expensive vegan food.
Yeah, it costs. Yeah,
It does
it does cost.
cost. It does cost.
I
But,
tried for a day
Yeah.
and
it
I was
ain't-
just like, nope.
It ain't easy.
You gotta buy too many fruit first of all. Fruits and veggies,
Yeah, you do.
boy.
You do.
Cause I did juicing one time. I said, listen here. First of all, it's a work.
Oh,
you
my
gotta
goodness.
put in time.
Oh
But you
my
gotta go
goodness.
to the fruit market. They are more cheaper there.
Yeah,
have
you go
to-
to
can't
the
just go no
go
regular
to the
grocery
markets.
stuff.
You get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, people think vegan is really, really expensive. If you eat like the processed meats and processed cheese, that's the expensive stuff. But if you go to like a farmer's market, you can get you $20. You can get you a bag of fruit, and that's your fruit for the week.
Well, I'm gonna have to start going to the market.
Yeah.
Cause baby, grocery store be telling you a lie.
I'm telling you.
Yep, you can go to there's the Goodwin Brothers Farmers Market, Bedner's Market. They got some Railbrook products.
So
in
you know where to
Bednar's.
go at.
Yeah.
So you know where to go at.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a lot of good.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to get into the birth of Janice's baby.
Oh.
All right. Stay
We'll be
tuned.
right back. It's the Chit Chat Show.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy DJ, man. Y'all wanna know what it is, man. I want y'all to get at me, man. My brand new live podcast. We live every Monday night.
I'm a king and my clamp is stamped with Mr. Spy. I put my ninja.
Hey, yo, what's up? Wake up, man. We got a commercial shoot. What are you doing?
Damn, dog.
Really appreciate having my space.
It's your man's LP. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey, nah, bro. We gotta get more energy than that, man.
Let's get it, let's motherfucking go.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's the one and the only, the buddy, Slogan 130, the Big Man Cave. We need y'all to tune in each and every Thursday, 8 p.m. Underground Television, aka UGTv Network 5. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother AK with me. I got my brother LP with me. You feel me, man? And we one of the greatest ones in 2025.
I was in my man cave.
Let's get it, let's motherfucking go.
I'm in my man cave. Yeah.
I'm Francesca, a braid fanatic. Our third annual Braiding Beyond Borders hair show is back. This is more than just a hair show. This is a movement. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back.
We are here.
Y'all can pick it up.
We are here. Oh, don't forget, Brianna did say that they're having a lupus awareness picnic.
Yes.
So I think that's pretty dope.
May 18th, which is what, next week?
Next week.
Next Sunday?
Next weekend.
Next Sunday. Brianna, if you could, I don't know if you can drop a flyer in the chat, but try to inbox me the flyer and we can put it up next week during the show. And drop the information here in the comments as well as to the location and the time for the picnic. And if it's any requirements. You guys, please don't forget, every Monday at 8 p.m., The Voice of the Streets with DJ Manny, Cheryl Couture, and BJ, Mr. Lit Live and Certified. And every Tuesday, catch Game Over Convo with Mika Wasted and Sahar. And y'all already know every Wednesday the chicks are definitely back. Myself, Angel, and Miss Chrissy. And every Thursday, catch the Big Man Cave with D. Lee, AK, and LP. So now, you guys, let's get into... What's the name of your baby, Janice?
Oh, my baby, my third baby.
Your third
Rel
baby.
Brook. Well, it's Rel Brook House of Naturals.
Rel Brook.
Rel Brook. Yes.
Rel Brook
Okay,
House.
so first of all, how did you come up with this name?
So my son's name is Terrell.
Okay.
And my daughter's name is Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yep. So Rel Brook. Yep.
Gotcha.
And I
Got
did
it.
this for them. So.
Okay.
Yep.
So explain to us, what is Rel Brook? What inspired it? What it does? What's its purpose? Tell us about your baby girl.
Okay, so as I mentioned, I had to have chemotherapy. And when I first went into the hospital to get the chemo, the doctor told me, you're going to have chemo for 6 months. You won't be able to go around a lot of people, no airplanes. You know, your kids, you can't really they can't be up on you like that because my immune system would be really, really low. Really low.
Right.
Because like I said, chemo just destroys everything.
Okay, so at this point, you're not contagious, but they just can't be around you so that you don't get sick.
I don't get sick. Exactly. Exactly. Because my immune system was really, really low.
Okay.
So I said I can't not be around my kids, my husband, you know, my family. So my mother told me about elderberry syrup. She told me about it actually a while ago. Whenever my kids get sick, she said, go to Whole Foods, get you some elderberry syrup. So I did my own research. And when I did my research, I found a recipe for elderberry syrup, which is, so elderberry is a natural berry. It's no chemicals or anything like that. It's an actual fruit called an elderberry. And what you do is they dry out the berries, and from the berries you extract juices, and that helps support your immune system.
Gotcha.
If you know Dr. Sebi, he talks about that a lot. So I went and found a recipe, and then I added more natural ingredients, herbs that I knew would help me more with my condition, and I began making this syrup, and I gave it to myself. I started taking it, and I noticed I never got sick. Never got a cold, cough, nothing, and I was out.
Wow.
And so when COVID hit,
Yeah.
so this is 2018, I had the chemo.
Okay.
So I've been taking elderberry syrup all this time.
Wow.
So once COVID hit 2020.
That's when I found out about elderberry when COVID came.
Oh yeah, that's when
everybody found out about it.
about elderberry, right?
Black folks, Georgia folks, they gonna tell you all the things.
So COVID hit, people got wind that I know how to make this wonderful elderberry syrup. I started giving it out to like church family, my immediate family, and it just grew from there. It grew on Facebook. I had so many sales from so many different places, even like out the state, like even like Hawaii. I had a sale.
Oh wow,
from.
that's big.
Yeah.
That is big.
Oh yeah. So I was getting so many sales, I had to create a website, and from there it just took off. I added more products. We created a lemonade. Shout out to my brother for giving me the idea, and my mother for helping me make the elderberry lemonade. It was
Hey, Miss
Oh, that
Giles.
sounds good.
oh my goodness! I didn't bring.
You
You didn't bring us no samples.
A little tart, a little sweet.
Oh listen, next time y'all in here, I'm bringing y'all something.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We forgive you. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
It is off the chain. I'm not just saying that. It's off the chain. So we were making that ourselves, making the lemonade, and I would go and do farmers markets. At one point we were doing like 3-4 farmers markets in a week.
Oh wow.
That's good.
Yeah, on the weekend.
That's good.
Yeah, we had one like in Wellington. They have a farmers market. We were doing those on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And then we did. I don't know if y'all know the marina has one on Sundays.
Yes.
We were doing that one. We did the Lake Worth one. They have one all the way in Hollywood. We were doing so we were hitting up farmers market. Yeah.
Yes.
Traveling good.
That's nice. So, you were going to say something?
I thought Angel was about to say something.
Because, you know, we will ask these questions, child. Okay, so you have your elderberry, you're making your tea. Is this product only for people who have the condition that you had, or is it beneficial for anybody?
Well, like I said, it's a natural product. So some people feel like with lupus and with the elderberry being something that helps support your immune system, some people feel like with lupus that you shouldn't take it. A lot of doctors will tell you with lupus you shouldn't take it. But I'm here to tell you that I have lupus doing chemotherapy, and I was taking elderberry, and it helped me like greatly. So and also, so the tea bags I created after the syrup. The syrup was my initial product. And then I did tea bags, and the reason why I did the tea bags, it started off as elderberry on the go. So which meaning like because some people when they work they don't have time to stop and take the syrup. So I started putting the herbs inside of tea bags where they can take it on the go.
It makes it easier.
Yeah,
because you know
it's
syrup
more
gets sticky.
convenient.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And nobody really wants syrup in their car. I'll do the tea bags.
Right.
Syrup for home and tea bags is when I'm out.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly. So yeah, we did the tea bags for on the go. And then also we have like little shots, little 1-ounce shots you can take. That's your serving for the day. Okay. We have elderberry gummies that have vitamin C. What else do we have? I told you about the lemonade. So the lemonade is just elderberry, lemons, water, and cane sugar. And it's organic. Now we get it manufactured, actually. We don't make it anymore. We get it manufactured.
You got so big now.
We get it manufactured.
That's good. You're doing good.
Yes.
Blessed. Okay.
Good.
What was one of your hardest or one of your most difficult challenges with becoming an entrepreneur with this, you know, with production and just getting everything done to get this product out there for your people?
I think it was just the way it took off. I literally went from 0 to 100 to 1,000 Literally.
Wow.
So no difficulties.
I mean, that was difficult. I went from, just my mind just focused on lupus and getting better, to my mind focused on hundreds of orders. You know what I mean? Then I was on Amazon, and then I started going inside stores. It was just a lot. Just the adjustment, I would say, was the most difficult part. Yeah, and
It's
having
a proud
like the
moment.
imposter syndrome.
It was new to you because this is something that's new.
Yeah, like
And
and
you
it
had to
wasn't
really
even
go out
planned.
there.
It wasn't,
Yeah.
it was
Exactly.
a business. You have a business plan. I didn't have no business plan.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I made my business plan after the business was created.
You just
Well,
kept
ain't
going
nothing
pretty
wrong
much.
with
You just
that.
kept pushing through.
Just kept pushing through.
You did good, love.
Absolutely, thank you.
You did
You're
good.
welcome.
I gotta get some tea because you said it ain't just for people that has lupus, right? It's
No,
not
it's for everybody. Everybody, even if you're not sick, you can take it as a preventative measure to prevent getting sick.
right.
Yeah.
Is it safe for kids?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. It's
Well,
safe
yeah, I
for kids,
guess it's
even
for kids.
infants. With certain people, when they make their elderberry syrup, they put honey in it. And with honey, babies or kids under 1 year old, they can't consume honey.
Right. I was told that. Yeah.
Right. So I don't use honey. My product is plant-based. So it's nothing.
Everybody can get some.
Everybody. So I use, for my syrup, I sweeten it with agave.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's safe for infants.
Okay. I love
Yeah.
that.
Now-
The packaging is pretty too with the purple on there.
Oh yeah.
Well, I did
Thank
have
you.
this other question for you, but I think you kind of already answered it. Because we did have a guest on, and she did her things like handmade, and I was asking her about switching over to getting it in the production, but you're already in production. Because, a lot of people like to have their stuff like handmade, like
Yes.
hands-on.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that was a hard battle for me because I wanted to appeal to the small business homemade feel, but there's only so far you can go with that.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to change all of my products to where it's commercialized per se, but for me, going from making it in my home to get it manufactured, it actually became more healthy because we didn't even know. Like, we was making the homemade lemonade and adding, the elderberry
Right.
or whatever and other ingredients, but it was putting too much sugar from what
Right.
we didn't even know. We just made the lemonade.
Yeah.
Right.
I see what
We
you
just
said.
making
The
lemonade.
measurements. Yeah.
Right. We just making
Yeah.
lemonade. So once
Make it
we
until
went
you
in,
like it.
exactly. So once we went into the lab and we were telling him, so usually we put this much sugar. And he was like,
A little too much.
too much.
You might be feeding too much.
Knocking
Somebody
the
might be
naturalness
diabetic.
out of it.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So we changed the formula to where it doesn't have a lot of sugar. Like one bottle, 16-ounce bottle, is like 10 grams of sugar.
Okay.
So yeah,
This is where y'all had like
and it's,
30. No,
everything's
just kidding.
organic and it's it was a lot. It was a lot.
Make this thing
That's it.
sweet.
Yeah.
You like it.
I joke. Yeah.
But lemon is tart, so is it more tarty?
It's a good mix. It's
Okay.
not like, ooh, you know what I mean?
I like that.
You like
I think,
that tang?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
think I'm
it's a
pronouncing it
good-
correct. She's Jeray.
Jeray.
She said, I love that tea. She said,
yeah.
I love it.
The tea is great. The tea is actually, I don't know. The tea is actually my best seller, I believe, if I had to say.
Okay.
It sells year round.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a
It
beautiful
sells-
thing.
it sells- I base it off of like the store sales because my customers, they have their subscriptions and they get what they like. Like I have a
Right.
customer that just get lemonade, then I have a customer
really?
that just get tea.
Okay.
But for the stores, I know what's selling at what time, and
Oh.
the tea sells year round. Even
Okay.
when it's hot, they
Oh,
drink
wow.
the tea.
Yeah.
So you are like one of
Yes, I do.
those, like you look at your algorithms and
Oh yeah, you have to.
you make sure that
Yeah.
your
Her
numbers
Her
are
sales.
crunching.
Yeah, she gotta have sales.
That's what's up. You're strategic.
Yes, I had to learn quick.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to waste time.
Right, or money.
Right.
Yes.
Makes sense. I love it though. You're doing good, Mama.
Thank
You're
you
doing
so
good.
much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Okay, so Janice, is there anything else that you need to get out about lupus or your product?
Okay, well, I think I talked enough about my product. I'll tell you my website. It is www.rellbrook.com. You can go on and order. We ship nationwide. But I also want to speak to those who have lupus. I want to take a second to speak to those who have lupus, or if you know someone that is battling lupus. I was in denial for a long time. Do not feel like your back is up against the wall. Do not feel like there's no hope. Do not feel like your life is over. Your life is just beginning. I literally took what the devil had for bad and made it good. Right. So there's hope, and there's resources out there. Like I said, Bree has a wonderful support group. On Facebook, it's the Loopy Girl. And I also want to give a shout out to Kiara Hester. I will be at her event. Let me get the date for y'all really quick. She has a foundation as well, and she also has lupus. Girl, my phone don't want to work.
Give it a second. The devil does that.
Okay. I told her to send me it. Let me see if she sent. Okay, here it is. Okay, so her event, she has a Black and Fit Health and Wellness Expo. And that's Sunday, May 25th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's a lot of organizations out there that's doing great things. So don't feel like your back is against the wall and there's no help, no hope. There's lots of hope. Once I got diagnosed, I went to school, got my degree, started my business, still taking care of my kids. You know, there's hope.
Focus yourself so you don't think about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Take your mind off.
That's good.
Right.
You're empowering the women who, some people don't know yet. They, you never know. So that's good that you're giving encouragement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's rough because, like you said, not one survivor is the same. Exactly. And when I look at Brianna's story, I'm like, oh my God. A lot of times I feel so sorry.
Yeah, I've seen her in the hospital numerous times, and she's
God,
live with it.
Breaks for her because I'm like, I could not imagine going through that much pain, that type of pain.
Yeah.
And she speaks on it, and she's a very well-educated young lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how did this happen? And it's like, it's so many people in this world that I'm not gonna say that we could do without. And she's one of the ones that is really, she's a good person. She's, like I said, she's well educated. And and just to see her, battling such a hard fight, it breaks my heart. But
she's strong. Bree is so
strong
though.
strong.
But she's tired
so
too. It's tiring though. I've seen her in the hospital a couple times.
Yeah, it gets tiring, and it wears on you mentally more than physically. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what now? Like, you know what I mean? But Bree is very strong. Not only she uplifts herself, but she still have strength for us to uplift us, to tell us girl, you okay? When my brother reached out to Bree, and that's how I met Bree. My brother reached out to her and was like, Bree, I need you to talk to my sister. She have lupus and she going through it mentally. And so Bree called me, and I was like, Bree, I don't know what to do. I'm sick, and I want to go to school, but I can't. She's like, so what you going to do? You going to just sit there? You not going to get up? You not going to take care of yourself? Like, okay, you have
That ain't funny, but she's just telling you.
Yeah, and that's what I needed.
Bree went and got her master's.
I'm telling you.
She went and built the house.
Yeah.
I was like, Bree, when are you gonna slow down?
Listen, my girl
she never had so
She
many.
doing good.
When she came on the show the last time, she had drove from Port St. Lucie, and I'm like, Bree.
Yeah.
She's strong now. She's a survivor for real.
She is.
She's a real warrior. Like, she battles. Like, her battle, I can actually see her battle. Because she's not afraid to show her weakness. You guys people are not going to show everything. They only give you a glimpse of it and tell you what they actually went through. Right. But she actually shows you the going through the process. Like, like she's in the storm. She shows her in the storm. And I've seen her probably like 3 times, maybe 3 to 4 times. It's like to be in the hospital since I met her. And I'm like, dang, well, she just, it's like she ain't getting I hope she gets some rest. I hope God get rest for her soul, because she's literally like in the hospital. I don't know what she's battling through. Mentally, it's a lot going on. But she helped crazy at the same time too.
Yeah.
We love you, girl.
Yeah, she good. Listen, her man get her together, honey.
And she be
ready. Get her together.
She be ready. She's strong now. Thank God that she has that inner strength, because if she did not have that, it's a lot of people she probably would not be able to help. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
She'll be looking for others for help to build up, but she doing good. She's doing really good. She's strong now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. And I believe isn't not to go off topic, but isn't Kiara a part of the Ladies Locked In conference with
I think she is. I think
with
she
Vernica?
is.
Yeah, you guys. So it's so many things that are coming up to empower women. You guys make sure you tap into these
Yes.
things.
When is that event again?
I believe her
What
What
the
is
fit wellness?
the
No,
fit,
you gave the Fit Wellness the other event because she's on that event.
the
last
women's
time,
locked in.
she's on the flight.
Kiara, if you can drop the information for the
Yeah.
women's locked in for oh my God, sorry you guys, I'm just trying to tag people for Vernica's event.
She got a nice amount of people on her event.
Yes. You guys, yeah, just make sure that you tap into these events. Come out. Ladies, get empowered. Let's learn our worth. So right now, oh, Janice, also, the last thing I wanted to mention, you offer CPR training.
Yes.
Let's talk about that really quick before we move on to the Chick Chat segment.
Okay. Yeah. So I've been a CPR instructor for, I would say, 15 years.
Okay.
I am certified with American Heart Association, also the American Safety and Health Institute. So those are two highly recognizable institutions that I do CPR. I teach CPR. I also have a class where I am teaching an instructor, or to become an instructor, a CPR instructor. So those daycare centers, you want to have your own in-house instructor, I'll teach that as well.
Go, girl.
And I also teach a food safety class with ServeSafe.
Okay. I love it.
Daycares. You know you need to have your employees certified.
Yeah. Definitely. They definitely gotta have it.
She will come.
Yes.
You will come to their facility.
Absolutely.
You'll get all of them there at once and do their CPR training.
Absolutely. Yes.
Can't get no. And she give you a discount rate.
Absolutely. Group rate.
Group
Over
rate.
5, you get a nice little discount.
So, ladies,
CPR is necessary though. You need to have that though, because I've been thinking about that for a minute now. I'm like, you just never know.
That's
Or why not save a life? You get what I'm saying? Why would you? You know, it's for the benefit. But now it's like they say they got the thing now. When you do the little, you know what I'm talking about. The little thing that you got to put on the lips versus going mouth to mouth. Cause that's something struggling now. Come on, you know it.
Well, since the drug pandemic, drug epidemic, they said, American Heart Association said that you don't have to put your mouth on the person. You can just do the compressions. But
That's it.
I teach all of that in my CPR class. And another good thing to have or to know is the Heimlich maneuver. Because a lot of times, your kids, whoever, you have somebody at the house, they begin choking, you don't know what to do.
Right.
So that's a good skill to know.
Right.
and that used to be something that was standard back in the days. I don't understand why they took that basic training out of like even elementary school. Because I remember doing that in elementary school, learning the Heimlich maneuver.
Oh, yeah.
They used to have what's his name? Scruffy? No.
Scruffy.
What was
I don't
The dog?
the dog?
That was the drug dog.
What was his
that
name?
was-
They used to have them all.
The dog. Just say no, a dare.
Just say
Was it
no.
dare?
Dare.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they used to have the dogs to come out, and they used to have the people come and teach us these little things, but they don't do it anymore. And
What
it's
kind of
just
dog is that? That's like a
Girl, they
service
used to
dog.
have that dog come and sniff
It's a
and show
service
y'all
dog.
about-
Just say
I remember
no.
that. I remember that.
Just say
Not
no.
no goddamn.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
that's
nobody.
the there. Yeah, that's to say no to drugs.
We catch y'all. This is what we finna do. Brand new dog. Let's go.
They
It
sure
wasn't-
did.
They don't do that no more. They
don't do a
because
lot of
kids
stuff
got
anymore.
allergies now. So it's like you don't know if somebody's kid is allergic to a dog. So it's kind of like they kind of like push back
Right.
for certain things now. So
lot
it's
of things
like,
change.
yeah, they didn't change the whole thing. Wow. You brought some old school for real. That's why like the
Y'all
floor
don't
ride
act
thing.
like y'all don't remember Scruffy.
I ain't calling no scruffy.
wasn't
I don't think
I don't
that
know
was
who- I
that
don't
wasn't his
know that.
that wasn't
Remember
his
the dog,
real name.
though.
I don't remember Scruffy though. Yeah, I remember the dog, but not
wasn't his
You talking about
Scruffy.
something else.
She gave him a name. He probably looked Scruffy to her or something. He looked fluffy or something, but she called him Scruffy. We'll take it. We'll take heed to it.
Okay, so you guys, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for some good old chick chat.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So our first topic,
All right.
we're just going to go ahead and roll the video because I thought he was very interesting in his delivery. So, ladies, make sure you guys tune in or stay tuned in, share the live, and please do not forget to drop your comments because we do this for y'all. We'll be right back.
Why do men cheat on 10s with 2s?
Because 2s fuck like 10s and 10s fuck like 2s. You ready? All of this is subjective and perspective, and even though it may sound cliche, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So realistically, the women who think they 10s really 9, 8, 7s, and the women they think 2s really 5, 6s, give or take. Ironically enough, they asking why do men cheat on 10s with 2s, and dudes in their comments saying why is 3s even asking this question? So you kind of get what I'm saying, subjective perspective, but the senses of this concept is very true because men definitely cheat on a 10 with 2s and up and 2s and lower, and here's why. Because the majority of bad bitches is bad at it. Marinate on that though. Yeah, she got a good face, good a body, good and attractive. But she also got a bad attitude, bad demeanor, bad decision making, bad aura. Not all, but majority of these women get a life pass because they look good. And after a while, you just a pretty face with 3 holes a man is tired of filling up. You a 10. But everything else is a 2. Adam 5, 6, 7s who you think is 2s because you a 10. After a while, they become the 10s after putting up with your 2isms. And don't let me be attractive more to her to the point that I can control and manipulate. I can mold this female to be a side bitch. I'm just keeping it real with you today. Self-esteem low, the man's is not. Yours is too high to the point that you blind by shit that's not really true because you superficial than a bitch. Now I really got a 10 with 2 bitches. She cool as shit. She an 8. She don't mind paying for shit because she ain't never really got a dude like that. That's attractive like the man would be. So she an 8. You fine as hell. And that's it. So you a 2. Just in case you didn't know, them unattractive girls know how to put it down. They got to. It's a requirement. Majority of them cute ass girls, they can't do nothing because they just sit there. That's all they used to. Ask a dude right now, hey, if you get with the baddest bitch in the world right now, what you gonna do? I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do everything. And that's exactly what he mean. He gonna do everything to her. She ain't gonna get a chance to do nothing. She's not getting experience. She just getting a lot of experience done on her from the perspective of a man. She just laying there because who doing all the work? Me. And that's fine because I want to do all the work because you fine than the bitch. I'm trying to be memorable to you because I want to do it again. I look at you. You just fine and you know you fine and the world been telling you you're fine. So you just been getting fine treatment. Don't know how to do nothing. You don't even know how to throw it back because you so fine. I'm grabbing you and I'm throwing it back on me because you so fine. Now you got this 2 who really a 5, 6, 7. She don't look all that and she knows she don't look on that. And the fact she got an attractive dude that's giving her a chance, she gonna show out. Doing more time on research. She looking up stuff. She want techniques she want to try out. Been dying to try out these techniques on somebody. But it's 2. You know what she know how to do? She know how to hawk to a hawk. And when she does, she know how to make a hawk steak. We don't want to do nothing. Ain't gonna do nothing because you're not that attractive. I didn't come over here to have a good time. I came over here because I'm just trying to get it off. And she gonna come really put it on them. We gonna be like, goddamn, we didn't even know no beauty, just beefs could really put it down like that. Not a cutie patootie. She got woman intuition. She like, damn, how come he ain't coming over? And now she find out you over here cheating on her with the blowfish. Well, that's because she know how to blowfish and you feel like you ain't never had to up and do nothing because you cute as shit. Yeah, Joe.
Ooh, Jody. Okay.
He hit some pointers though.
Listen.
He did hit some pointers. Who is this guy? Who is he? Yo, this is funny, but it's true with some of the stuff
Everything you said was true.
Listen.
My goodness.
I don't even know where to start at with this video.
Hatua.
Everywhere.
Hatua.
There she is a number 2.
That was so funny.
What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He had. He was ready to let us have it, ladies.
Listen.
And he did let us have it. He did.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we gotta tighten up. Skirt up. Like you talking to me about some of that stuff. Listen, fella, slow down.
He's telling y'all
Listen,
pretty
big fella.
tight down.
Slow down, big fella. That's why I said, who is he? We need a personal conversation. Watch it, sapsucker.
Y'all bad.
Giving out too much information, brother. First of all, how you know? You've been watching, you've been studying. That means you've been out here doing some
yes,
things.
goodness.
That's what you said. I like the 2s because you know how to, what'd you say?
Hatua.
Oh, there it is.
Nasty dog.
That's how they like them.
So, yes. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, just to be tired, well, you trying to go to sleep. I ain't got time for that night. Roll over. Go to bed. Get on your side. Damn. Don't want none tonight. Just be patient. Tomorrow. It's always tomorrow.
5, 6, 7, 8 want it.
Guess what? 'Cause guess what? She ain't getting that. It's a difference. I see what he's saying, but it's like, listen, brother. I ain't doing that work all the time. I'm not gonna even perpetrate and lie like I'm gonna do all the work all the time. Cause first of all, it's called a workout. You got a thing to do tomorrow, okay? But I got time about here acting to have a war field out here with you sweating like a slave. Not doing all that work the time of night, the time of morning. Children in there now.
When the children go to sleep, it's Mr.
Them
Hanky
children
time.
always be sleep. You mess around, make too much noise. You know, the children go to the bathroom in the middle of the night too now.
Oh my God.
Okay, but the question still remains: why do men cheat on 10s with 2s?
Some men just got the cheating in their DNA. You get what I'm saying? So I can't really name it. You got some men just gonna be whores.
He's right on that though, because like he said, they attitude. Some of them think that they just this fine that they really don't have nothing up here, and he's right about that.
He know that when he met her. That's how he attracted for the looks.
But
You went in for the looks,
but
dog.
he's
Get you
just
some.
saying y'all need to stop thinking y'all when you're not, because you don't have no knowledge.
He gotta make.
All you got is 3 holes.
Again,
like
that's
you said.
his fault.
And he'll settle for a 2.
That's his fault.
Yeah, she got a
That
little knowledge.
has-
That's his fault.
She can do whatever, make him feel good.
That's his. He better know how to pick him.
That 10 don't even know how to
He
throw
gotta
it
know how
back.
to pick
Like
him.
he said, I got to grab and throw it back on me. So obviously she don't know
He got another
nothing
pick him.
how to
Maybe
be
she
cute.
don't. Some people don't want to do the work. Some people want to do the work. Okay, look at it like
They
this.
got some cute ones that be
You
right
got
here doing the
some
work
men
though.
who want somebody who gonna look good. I was going to want a trophy on their arm. But at the same time too, you got some women who ain't gonna do all this extra curriculum. You know, straight up. Cause I just told you I ain't doing all that. I got some people, but I ain't doing all that. You gotta know how to chill. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to chill. They say the time for all that right now. People gotta go to work the next day.
But I believe certain people bring that out of you though.
It's
You're
already
not
in
gonna
you.
give it to everybody.
No, it's already in you.
Certain person's gonna bring that out of you.
But your partner, you're not gonna always do that. Like let's say again, that's why I say like men will cheat off because women don't want to. You know, every night. First of all, you's a horn dog. Every night you want something, bro. I ain't had a rough day. I don't want. I want to go to sleep. Just cuddle. Ain't like we in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? Just relax.
In a huddle.
Yeah, you get spoon. You know what I'm saying? From the back. Just chill. Go to sleep.
I mean, for some people, sex is very important in a relationship.
It is important. I'm not gonna never lack it, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be going full throttle like we just met each other. You get what I'm
Sex
saying?
is healthy too.
Down, saying hi, tight feel.
Sex is very healthy.
You know?
A lot of people don't understand that.
It's an exercise. It's very therapeutic. You know, it has its options. But again, I'm not gonna be continuously into the battle of the fields out of 7 days out of the week. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Now, if you feel like sister girl can do it, then go with her. That's fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, ain't no woman gonna be going every day doing the same old thing or switching it up. That's too much damn work. I don't give a damn what you say. I ain't finna first off try it out. That's the first mistake. Cause when you try it out, they gonna say, well, you been doing it.
You gotta
See
keep
what
them
I'm saying?
happy.
When you
That
first
part.
meet somebody, of course you gonna get all the unnecessary roughness.
Yeah,
You gonna
that's
get all that type of stuff that's going on when you
the
first meet
honeymoon.
somebody. Yeah, you gonna always get the love and the good part. But at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like life changes, things happen drastically. You get what I'm saying? So I see what he's saying, but life is life, and some things gonna actually like die down some. You get what I'm saying? Versus a person, if you're not mentally there, how you mentally there for that? You get what I'm saying? Your mindset not even there. You may not even be turned on at the time. You got to be turned on to do something. To do something. You know what I'm saying? To get out the way. If you ain't turned on, it's gonna be like you don't even want to be there. So of course you're gonna feel like he just is a ball on the ground. You just got to get it, pick it up, move around with it. You know, like that. But you got to be in it mentally. If you're not in it mentally, then baby,
Well, it go both ways. You have people that have sex that relax them. So it go both ways on that.
I know one thing. Don't even relaxing every night because you ain't gonna get it. Tell you that much right now. I bet you your last dollar you won't get every night from me. You better lay down and go to sleep.
Stress, girl, that really stress.
Well,
them.
anywho,
How you feel about it? No, don't talk about it. Y'all have been being quiet. I did the most talking. Y'all have been being quiet. Say something. We got to have some type of.
homeboy, he hit a lot of points now, and like I said, I don't even know where to start it with everything that he was saying, but basically,
Yeah, a lot of information.
I get that we're in trouble.
For the homebodies, the people that's in house.
We're in trouble. Yeah.
But you got like the thing is, me and Federer realize y'all are horn dogs every day. I want responsibilities. You got things that's happening. A woman that's on the outside, of course, she gonna try to give you all because she probably already told you got a woman. So she ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, go all in and try to snatch you away. Think about that. You got women out here they do it on purpose, just like
But
some
you
men.
got women have a sex drive.
Brody gonna put his best game on.
You got women have a sex drive like that too,
Let
and
me
a lot
put
of
my
men
finger
can't
up.
handle them either. So, like I said, everything goes both ways.
Wait. Now let me put my finger up because last night on Game Over Convo, they were talking about this topic as well. And you have a lot of women that are okay with being that side chick that is aware of everything that is going on, that is going to keep the man on track with his old lady.
Yeah, they had a good show last night.
Man, that side piece business, get you some sense and gain some knowledge, honey, because you don't get too far with that. Get your own person, get your own man.
Yeah,
It's too many men out here in the world to be getting somebody else's man. It's too many men
I'm
out
not saying
here.
lie, but there's a lot out
It's
there.
too many
Like
men
they
out
were
here.
saying, like they
Find
were
your
saying.
I mean, because it is
It's a
women
lot
out
that's
here
agreeing
who
because
will.
some don't want to handle all that. So let me pass you to her tonight, or let me pass you to him tonight. It's a lot of women. They did hit some points last night.
They were hitting
They
some
were hitting
points.
some points last night. They are moving in, like they said. They are moving in. We finna be 3. We finna be 4. We finna. They are. They are.
They're accepting it. But
They can have it though.
All that greed don't get you but so far.
But anywho,
Too many men out here, get your own man. I just feel like it's stupid because all these men out here, you want to choose a lady man. Come on, man.
You got that many men out here, girl. You
There's so
already
many
know
men
all
out
our
here.
men are locked up. We do not have that many men. Like you
Well, what
really.
you said? Who locked up?
They locked up.
Not no
They are
good men.
They are snatching them and killing them. It's more women out here than men.
That's true.
It's more women out here than men.
You got
That
more
don't
women that's on their
excuse it,
game
though.
and more independent and handle their business than men because you got these men out here that's acting like the woman has to do as much as their mama did. We're not your moms. That's what we lack at. A lot of men look at women as being their mother figure. I ain't your mama, partner. I'm not your mother. I'm not finna cuddle you. You better get your mind right.
well, anywho, let's look at this next clip because in my next relationship, this is how I would need my man to act about me. We will be right back.
That wasn't nothing but a minor intermission. You dig what I'm saying? I just had to get one thing. What you fucking doing? I'm gonna flip the table. I thought that was my baby mama. I don't think you no more. Leave her alone. You see me? If I ain't right there, nigga, leave her alone. I'm gonna flip the motherfucking table. Yeah, right. All right, then they go.
I was pushing up all the time. Somebody had to be pushing up on her. Somebody had to be doing something.
And I think somebody just wanted her to get out the way or something. But, you know, as a man, are you supposed to be there to protect your woman, your family?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Number
What's
one.
the man around the
Number
protection,
one
though?
job.
Protection. Provider.
He jumped off that stage.
He saw from which means he started watching.
Of
He
course
started
he's watching.
because he saw that and he just stopped mid. Whatever he got going on, a partner, and he didn't know what it was.
But your man should always be watching though.
All the
Yeah.
time. Just
Yeah.
like you should be watching your man. I don't care whatever party y'all at, you should have some kind of eye contact. Some kind of, I don't care what it is, a wave or something. Hey, you straight over there? You don't have to talk and always yell across. You should have some kind of signal. You good over there?
But I would have thought they would have had like more security, you know what I'm saying, to keep her away from these.
But I think she was behind the gate, but somebody on the other side was still trying to converse with her, but he just didn't feel like it was a
there
conversation.
was too much
that needed
going
to
on.
be
He probably
had.
seen the man being too pushy.
Yeah.
And
Little too
he
close,
happened to notice
period.
it. Yeah, he was being too pushy, whoever that was. But he did good. He's a protector. T.I., listen, they can talk their nose about Tiny all they want to. They've been there. He chose her. She chose him.
Right.
I don't care what she looked like, what you call that lady has done and stuck with this man for thick and thin. And that's just that. She's still there. I bet you can't nobody take her place. Because guess what?
Oh,
Did
they
they ever
would
get
not.
there? Or what a woman be saying what they woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda did. But he may have done what he did. But who's in her spot? Nobody. She's still in the same seat.
All right.
Lady bought her own house one time. And she moved. Yeah, she did move out. When they had that show, she moved out on him. When he cheated, she moved out. Went and bought her own house.
He
And
know
guess
he
what?
got.
She's still the queen. Ain't nobody take that woman position.
Right.
And he
Because a
allowed
lot
it
of
to be
women
so.
probably won't even be able to handle her position.
They probably won't.
I mean, that's a different type of position to
But he
have.
was. I feel like for T.I., because T.I. got too much knowledge and wisdom, he knows that man ain't crazy. He knows
That man got
So
too
he
much to
chose. He
lose.
chose her for a reason. He knew what he was dealing with, and he not gonna never put nobody above her. Listen, I don't care how many years they battle, ain't nobody gonna be above her.
Right.
You can see it. It's been years. We've been following for years, and guess what? That woman's still in the hot seat.
It's like
She
Kurt
held
and
him
Rashida.
down from the beginning.
Yeah. Regardless of him having outside babies, she's strong like Rashida. But you know,
Outside babies.
yeah, because think about it, they was together for a long time. That little girl Deja, I think, let me see, yeah, they were messing around for a long time. He called her when they was with SWV.
Yeah.
They were together for a long time.
Deja is before his children. Those kids were tiny.
Right. But she was young.
It don't
Tiny
matter.
was young.
He cheated. Still outside baby.
Oh, you mean Deja?
That
yeah,
little baby.
I don't know the order of things.
Yeah. He still cheated. Yeah, he cheated. He had some, you know what I mean? I don't know if, what's the name was, what the big boy name is. Not Mufasa.
Damani.
Mufasa.
Not Damani. What's the other name? It's another one. The big one. He handsome, nice.
Girl, I'm
big
searching
boy.
right there.
He the oldest one. Not Damani. Damani is the other one. But Damani got his own mama.
Not Mecca.
And I didn't know that. He got his own mama too.
Two of them got the same mama.
The two big ones got their own mamas.
Messiah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Him. He the firstborn. So I don't know as far as for if he cheated or whatever, but that other boy, the money, and Deja mama, he cheated.
Well, he loved himself some Tiny.
Yeah, she like I said, she's still on the throne, baby. She's still doing her thing. And guess what? She ain't going nowhere. So people talking about, oh, Smokey Robinson, this and that, making do videos and posters about the lady. That man still got that woman, okay?
And he's still going to bat for her.
Yeah. He better because of what she did for you. She wanted to war with you, didn't it? Why would you leave her there? That what you call partnership. Rashida and Kirk, they got the same thing too, but I think Rashida hold on a little stronger than Kirk, though. I ain't lying.
I don't know about Rashida and Kurt.
They seem like they're doing a little better.
No, I think,
They seem like they're doing a little better.
Where Kirk going? Where Kirk Frost going?
No damn well.
Where can he go?
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't
Now
stupid.
somebody take him now. But where he
They
going?
been taking him.
I mean, they can take him, but trust me, once they get him and get all of him, they'll be getting rid of him.
And that's what a lot of them don't understand. Once you get him and you think you're going to handle all of that, you don't know what that woman going through behind them closed doors. Child, I'm going to let them have all that.
But anywho.
See how you did what you supposed to do, Papa. You supposed to protect and serve your woman, man. You did a
And
good
you
do.
protected that one.
In the midst of a concert. Hey, hold on, partner.
He was about to hop. Did he hop off? Did he actually
hopped
hop
off the stage.
Okay.
It was more to the video,
It
but
had
he
to be a lot of commotion the way he was
yeah,
acting.
because he went once, he said something, then he went back to perform. Then he was, hold on, y'all still got stuff going on, let me go back.
Seeing too much
then
commotion.
he jumped off the stage.
Yeah, it was a lot of
And
commotion.
then he was like, listen.
Right.
Then he went to Tiny,
He
he was
gotta
like,
figure
what's
out
going
What's
on?
going on?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
might wasn't even towards her. It just probably was a big group of whatever. Finna start something.
But he did good, though. Overall, he did what
did.
a man's supposed to do.
Right.
Don't let security always do your job. Do your damn job yourself.
Right.
Are we putting him and Will Smith in the same boat?
Him and Will Smith, hold it. What Smith got to do with it?
I said,
Like,
we
what's-
putting him and Will Smith in the same, you know, Will Smith had to protect Jada.
Yes, because
And slap Chris
who
Rock.
took her spot? Who took?
Slapped Chris Rock.
Ain't nobody take that. What she said?
He slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah,
Will
she
Smith.
gave him that look.
That's right.
You better get
Because
your
he laughed at first.
But on that part, on that, I kind of didn't like
was
that
funny.
because everything is already,
scripted.
yes. So why would you get upset of something you already know that was already said?
Guess what, Mama? You
Nah,
got
he
an
just
audience.
tried to show
No, you
out.
got an audience. Different. It's different. You got an audience.
He
versus
just
when
tried
you
to
do
show
when
out.
you do a
No,
rehearsal.
he's seen her face. She was
But
mad.
you know this though.
But you got an
But
audience.
listen, a
Remember,
mad woman.
You have an audience.
Your woman mad.
And what
Your
you
wife.
better get up.
embarrassed.
Huh.
You better do something because that right there, like, I don't know, it's something different. Because I think when a man trying to embarrass me from the whole audience, you got the world looking.
Maybe
First
put a
of all,
little
the
extra
world is looking.
in it. I
The
don't know.
world looking. This is the Grammys.
I think
What are
that's
the
what made it
Grammys?
worse.
What are the
Yeah,
Grammys?
it
That the
the
world
Grammys.
was
Or
looking.
Oscars or what?
The
Oscars.
Grammys.
Whatever it was, it's too big of an audience. You
I
gotta
was at
crack
the
jokes.
Oscars.
I think it was the Oscars. Because he got
It was
banned.
one of those.
One or
yeah,
two.
it was the
One
Oscars
of the
because he
big
got an
ones.
award.
That's
Remember?
the big event.
Yeah.
He got an
So
award
you mean to
for
tell me out of all these
Serena
all
movie.
this stuff in the world, you gonna embarrass me in front of this? We ain't doing that. It's too many important people out here for you to embarrass me. And we're already black. Man, hold on. You better do something. You better do something.
He's is a comedy. Sit your little weak
But do
behinds
something.
down.
But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, don't joke about people. Like stop, like you know what I mean. Wave it off and tell them to stop. But that means that the people was behind it, who was behind the scenes, because Chris Rock would have never probably went that far. Cause him and Will Smith was cool now.
Yeah, he probably didn't think it was gonna go that far.
But that's what comedians do. And you think about
Yeah.
it, the joke wasn't.
It wasn't even that.
It wasn't that bad. It was the way she looked. She was mad.
Yeah.
And he got to go home with this lady. He got to go home with her. He got to do something. But he could have, you know, at the end, afterwards, he could have been like, listen, dog, you finna have me in the doghouse.
And he hesitated anyway, so he really ain't.
And like you
like
say, he laughed.
He laughed first. So I don't even, man, sit down.
Sometimes you can laugh when it ain't. You can laugh in a serious situation though. Think about it. When you laugh in a situation,
But they should have laughed it off because
no, but you
comedian.
can still laugh.
It was a joke.
He's a comedian.
Right.
He know it was a joke.
He
She
knew it was
just
a
felt
joke.
some
Baby.
type of way.
I tell you what, he tightened up, didn't it, quick.
Yeah.
I bet he got serious real quick, didn't it?
Which one?
I'm
Will
still gonna
Smith,
yell at you.
he got serious real quick
I
when he
mean,
walked
after
up there.
life-changing circumstances, it
You
got.
can't just be mindful of what you say to people. That's how I look at it. Be mindful.
Don't go
He
no
could have said
comedy
his
show.
joke and been done, but he kept going. It's a problem when you keep going. Listen, hold up. Okay, I understood, but you kept going. Stop going. Stop. You kept going. That's why she did that. She didn't care in the beginning, but you kept going. You cannot just keep doing something. Don't focus on me. Focus on somebody else.
And they said because he was talking about her bald head.
Right.
And she has like a certain health condition.
Alopecia.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing funny to crack
it's
on, though.
sensitive. But you think about it, like if you watch a Dave Chappelle, y'all watch the Dave Chappelle stand up on Netflix.
Like
he's like he's more like white people dry fun humor. I like to laugh and holler.
Well,
You gotta go see Cat.
Crossed the line.
Okay.
He
Who did?
crossed it.
Who?
Dave Chappelle, like
Yeah,
it ain't no line.
He
Ain't no
say
line,
what he
like,
gonna say.
he don't
Whether
care
it's
about feelings.
racial, towards the
So he,
LGBT
wait a minute. So he
community,
pick
like
on illnesses?
no, he doesn't pick. He makes his jokes.
No. There's a difference. No, the joke my ass.
He don't pick on. I wouldn't say he pick on people.
No.
I wouldn't
Did
say
he
he
pick on
picks.
alopecia?
Not alopecia, no.
No, he don't pick
No,
on alopecia,
uh-uh.
but he. No, she just saying
he'll
like
talk about
Dave
anything,
Chappelle
though,
make
but-
his jokes.
Yeah, he'll make any kind of joke. Don't care about your feelings. Mainly LBG, whatever.
ABCD.
Yeah,
All
Yeah,
those-
that gets you confused. You got this alphabet.
the alphabet crew.
Got you.
But anywho,
T.I. did good.
Yeah.
T.I.
Salute! Protect a woman at all costs, fellas. I don't care what it is, protect her. Because at the end of the day, you got to go home with her and lay with her. Don't think he going to hit back, because he already heard about Mayweather. Remember when she moved out, she went on a date with Mayweather? He like to lost his damn mind. And it was on TV too? Man,
I don't
look here.
remember that.
You remember that? Man, listen, she went with Mayweather and that was him and T.I. was beefing. Baby.
Oh, I remember that.
But he went with a lady that she brought into the circle. He slept with her.
Oh yeah.
So
her name?
Tiny said, you know, I'm gonna get the ups on you. Who's your biggest enemy? And you know, Floyd got that cheese, and she went to the man house and everything. But she, you know what I'm saying, she didn't do nothing. But that hurt his soul.
Check me.
But
Anywho,
last topic.
what?
We'll be right back. It's a Chick Chat show.
Y'all want me back if they cheated on y'all.
Zero tolerance. I stand on that. Zero tolerance.
So you a
bro.
divorce her?
Yes, it's over with.
What about you, X? This is real answer. To say, you know, I feel like this, bro. What you said, bro, us men, we hold a lot of trauma in. You know what I'm saying? No. Reason being is that us men, bro, we very territorial. So you ever cringed from the thought of something? That's it. That's what you're gonna always have is that cringe. It's gonna be a bunch of questions and insecurities that come into play, and it's trust issues. It's over with.
Mm-hmm.
It's over with, and you could try your hardest to revamp it and revive it, and it's dead because you ain't gonna get that image out your head. Even though you never seen it, you gonna paint this image in your head. You gonna paint like a lot of men is gonna have this thought: is the bigger than me? Did you do this to this dude? Did you do that? Did he bust in you? Did he go wrong? It's so many thoughts that's gonna run through your mind a mile a minute. and you can't control it, bro. And every time you look at her, you gonna cringe. You gonna cringe, bro.
Those are very respectable answers. I understand exactly what they're saying. When people ask me this same question, my response is, I don't know if I will leave. I don't know. Every time I answer that, every time I ask that question, I say I don't know because I don't understand. I don't understand. I need to know the nuance of the situation when it happened, not her cheating. I'm out between. What's the relationship between me and her? How long we been together? What have we built? What was her? What was it? What was in that particular moment? Were me and her good? Was I lacking somewhere? Being that I'm a person who I truly evaluate myself to figure out where I could be better at. I do this. I'm not. Y'all can feel how you want to feel. I would ask myself, damn, was I giving her the things that she needed? Was I doing the things I should have been doing? Did I start to not show that she meant the world to me? Did she ever start to feel like she was alone while being in the bed with me? Did she ever feel like she was alone while being in the same house as me? Did I make her feel ostracized? Did I make her feel like she didn't mean anything in my life? I would ask myself these questions. I need to know more of it. I need to know the nuance of the situation before I just say off the back, I'm just gonna leave. Because a lot of guys say stuff like this, I'm just gonna leave, the image in my head. But at the same time, he wasn't as present as he needed to be in that relationship. He wasn't as present as he needed to be. And you can all say, oh, she should just leave. She should just leave. The purpose of cheating is to stay. There's no other reason to cheat but to stay. Now you can feel how you want to feel, but the reason why people don't leave because they want to stay. Whatever reason they do it because they want to. Why they want to? Why won't they just leave? Because they still whatever thing you come up with, they want it to stay. So with that being said, that's why she didn't leave. That's why he didn't leave, because they wanted to stay. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be a person who's just going to say off the back in a situation I've never been in, oh, I'm going to leave if this happens. I don't know if I will, because I don't know what's happening. How long we've been together? 6 months? I'll probably leave. How long we've been together? 15 years? That 15 years, you just throw away 15 years. Probably got kids, but we got houses, we got businesses, we got a whole bunch of things tied up. You just stepping out one time before it's not gonna be a quick, I'm gone. Like, hold on. I'm gonna be pissed. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna be mad. And I might still leave. I'm not saying I won't leave. What I'm saying is I don't know, because there's nuances to everything. When people be like, oh, I'm just gonna leave if she cheat on me. So it don't matter what you were doing to her then. It doesn't matter what was happening. It doesn't matter what y'all was going through. And it doesn't mean that people have an excuse for cheating, but people have reasons behind the things they do. And sometimes you are the reason behind it. Take the be cool. You mad at her because you was slipping, but she wanted to stay with you, and the only way she can stay with you was her to step out. They don't like that. Take the.
Ooh, mouthful.
They think just like us, don't they?
Mouthful. But brother man, talk about a woman that cheat, how he feels disgusted by seeing her in his presence. You don't think a woman feel the same thing about you, my brother? A woman can forgive all day long, but y'all got one time, and y'all cut the record short. Mm-hmm. Don't be so quick to judge and be so uneven, because at the end of the day, too, you don't know what that woman battled with her mindset, because she chose to forgive you. She chose to forgive you because guess what you did? You asked for her forgiveness, right?
Right.
So don't come with that. If she do it back, and it may not be the same time, maybe later on. Have the same forgiving heart. I would say that part. Because what you dished out, you can't take it back. Mm. Don't do something if you can't take it back.
Girl, that man just said men have trauma.
Women have a lot of trauma,
and they have trust issues, so they
do too.
My thing with men, they always want to validate bullcracker. I say that to myself, like, y'all say, oh, man, okay, in the Bible, man had this many women. I don't care how many women they had. You ain't got no respect for women. In this case, be single. Just be single. If you feel like you're not ready for a relationship, you're not ready to be married, you're not ready for it, just be single and trick off with the single people. It's simple.
My thing is, how y'all keep going off this Bible? That was a man-made written Bible.
But you still believe in it, though.
Girl, I don't believe in half of
Yes,
it.
you do, because you know how to say you believe in God. So, yes, you do.
I believe in God, but I don't believe in half. Don't tell me what I don't.
I know you do.
I don't.
Because you already
I
did
don't
this.
believe. No. Because I'm no.
You
Because
believe.
I'm going to go search, and what I get in my feeling, we're praying with my God, and comes in.
So who's your God?
Who's
Who's your God?
What you mean?
I'm asking. Who's your God?
What you mean, who's my
What's
God?
his name? I'm asking. What's your God? I'm asking a question. What's your God? Who's your God?
Who's yours?
Who you? No. Who you believe in?
I can go with the universe. I can say this. I can say that. So at the end of the
So
day,
you switching up. You switching up.
I can go with whoever I feel like going with. Everybody has whoever they want to have,
Okay, well, ain't no
and
God.
everybody don't
The
believe.
God don't switch up, baby.
Everybody,
But we gonna
girl,
move it.
everybody
We gonna
don't
move it.
believe in certain things that's written in that Bible.
You don't have to agree with everything.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If you
So
don't believe
tell
in
me I'm
God, then you
not.
don't believe in God in general. Because you just said God's name.
I'm talking about being with multiple women. We don't know that really happened. I'm talking about that part, being written by man-made. A lot of these Bibles are being written by man-made.
All of them are man-made written.
But
All
you
of
have to
them
go
are.
in your inner self, because baby, yourself is really God. You're the image of God.
But men,
thank you.
You have to.
Yourself
You
is
have
God.
to study
Yourself is God. You're the
approved.
image of Him. So you are
Men
basically
do all the
Him.
cheating. A lot of men do a lot of the cheating. Because of what? What's the reason?
A lot of women do cheating too. So what's the reason?
I mean, because if you're lacking something that you're missing in your relationship, that's a personal problem between yourself. Find out who you got. Find out who your mate is.
You have to
Check your
communicate.
mate. You got to check your mate. You got to talk. You got to be able to have understanding. You got to have knowledge. You got to have wisdom. You got to find out what their background is. Baby, what you dealt with. Are you willing to accept it? If not, move on.
And as we had this discussion already before, a lot of men don't open up. So how are you going to get all that? Every time that
if
you
he
think.
don't open up, then he's not your man.
But
He's not
that's
equally
the
yoked.
No,
thing,
you have to,
like,
let
so-
that man get comfortable, just like you have to be comfortable and
But-
safe for
So you're
yourself
gonna wait,
to open up.
You're going to wait a year or two for a man to get comfortable with you, is what you're telling me. You're going to wait a year or two.
Girl, you
and
don't
with
know
I'm
nobody in no
asking
year
the
and two.
question.
You still don't know nobody. Once
I'm
you
at-
married
are
10,
you
20 years, you're
comfortable?
still learning
Are you
somebody.
comfortable?
So what
I'm
are you
asking,
saying?
As far as a woman and a man, when they're dating, right? You're going to get comfortable with one another, right? At one point in time, you're going to get comfortable, right? So at that point, of course, you're going to ask questions. Because women ask probing questions. They want to know. And now she ain't asking no questions. She don't care nothing about you. So she ain't asking nothing. She don't even give a damn about your life, what you got going on. But a woman who cares about you, she's going to ask because she wants to know. Because guess what? She finna invest her time with you. So if she finna do all that, she has to know. And if you're not willing to open up by a certain amount of time frame, depending on that woman, she gonna let you go. Because you're not willing to give that to me. So
once you open up yourself and let this person know how you feel, they can fake that the whole time. You don't know how long they can sit up there and fake and be in this
That's
mass
true.
position. So
That's
at the end of
true.
the day,
That's true.
You don't know who you
That's
messing with. You're learning people from 1 year to 20 to 30, 40 years. They still don't know their partners. You're
That's
not
true,
going to know that person. Everybody grows different levels at different times in relationships. It's up to you to sit there and handle each growth. If you
that's
can't
why I
handle
said,
that,
you gotta be able to be there. You got,
but you still ain't gonna learn that person like that.
Again, of course, we're not gonna learn everything. You know your own kids out like that. So again, that comes with everyday life. What I'm saying is comfortability is what I'm saying. Being comfortable so that person can open up to you. If I get a man and it takes, if I ain't waiting no 6 months for you to open up, baby. I'm not giving you 3 months to open up. You won't give me something because if we're not getting there, we're not getting nowhere. That goes to show me where we at in this type of, you know what I'm saying, this arrangement.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. So if you're not comfortable enough, you're not willing to give me anything. I'm not wasting my time investing in you because I can be comfortable and be open and outspoken on everything I give.
What's comfortable to you? What is comfortable to you?
Meaning, if we're dating, right? Let's say me and you dating. Let me just put it out there. Let's say me and you dating, right? I like you. I like who you are. You like me. So I'm going to start to share you my feelings. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, you may say, baby, how your day going? I'm going to tell you how my day going. You may ask me in general, well, baby, how you grew up? Was your parents, you know what I'm saying, were they together? I'm going to give you that. But a person who don't want to open up are not going to give because they don't want to go through the trauma in their mindset to give you that. So, again, it's about being comfortable.
But you're not going to give everything because you don't want that person to use that against you. And you
Makes
saying
sense. I
good
get
stuff,
what
but
you're
you
saying.
still got
Makes
to come
sense.
back and understand that
Makes sense.
neither person is not going to give that information due to the fact that you're going to use that on me. So you can't say, I want to be comfortable with you.
So then, then relationships become like a tick for tat.
Yes, it is.
Like you really get no authenticity nowadays, and it almost brings me to a sense of people who are in relationships now that have something solid, keep it, because what you're gonna get nowadays is a game.
Right.
That's pretty much what I'm hearing, because like I said, referring back to Game Over Combo last night, the young man would not disclose
they man code.
Right.
Period.
He was like, I can't disclose the man code because that is something that is sacred to us, but it's just certain things that needs to be rectified in a relationship. They're saying that women, if you know
what? Yeah, they say
if women, if you know you are not satisfying your man, if you know that you cannot give him what he is requiring of the relationship, be okay with that man going out and seeking it from somebody else.
But they need to be okay with me going out too, because you might not be satisfied.
No. But then we come back to this clip today that says men are very prideful. Men are very territorial, and they do not want anybody else playing in their territories, but it's okay for them
to
play in other territories.
Yeah, you broke it down.
So what I get from that is, which I've always been given that knowledge, a man want to put you on the shelf, somebody else gets you. You get what I'm saying? They do that. They'll put you. I want to make sure I got you secured to where you don't go nowhere. At the same time too, you just can't do what you want to do because it's not fair. Ain't nobody just trying to do. I don't do tit for tat. Cause if I do tit for tat, I'm gonna make you hate me. You're gonna do something to me. So I try to do that. That's why I be open. Be open. If I don't get that same open, the response. I know what time it is. For me, I know what time it is. So I'm gonna take heed. And I go. You know what I'm saying? Either I cut you off or what.
Yeah, answer this question. What really keeps a man to hold you in that state? Is it being happy, telling him all your good stuff about your life? Is it the trauma? What do they hold against you to keep you right there in that state?
I don't care what you hold against me.
What is
because
it they hold against you though?
It could be different.
It doesn't
different
matter.
People.
For me, I'm strong. I don't care if I give you my weakest point of view. That goes show your weakness because if you had to expose that, that shows your character. So I don't even care.
But see, everybody don't think like this. That's what I'm saying. That's what they use. You saying I'm gonna open up and tell you my trauma, what my family did to me. I'm not giving you that.
Cause see, that's what the young man was saying last night
That's
too.
what they're saying on that. And
that
he
men
basically gave that information.
Yeah, he said men do not.
You gotta know what you got. Know what you got. You gotta know what you got. We first of all be too grown to not know.
You went through
I
that
get
shit
that.
hurts.
But at the end of the day, you gotta know what you're dealing with. Know who you got as a person that you're dating. You gonna know if you got a fucked up person or you got somebody that's semi. You gonna know what you got because time. It takes time. I ain't saying immediately off the bat give him what you got. You're going to develop what you have because he's gonna give it to you. So at the end of the day, like I said, we grown. We should know this already. I got to give you everything, but guess what? I'm going to give you a little piece, you give me a little piece. We go about that. I don't got to give the severity of it, but I'm going to give you a little piece, you give me a little piece. But it goes deeper. It goes with time. Time waits on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Time is unmeasured. So at the end of the day, you will know who you got so you can express what you need to express. If not, then you won't express it. And if you do, it is what it is. Go about your business. That's done for, and that's the wrap. That's how I look at it.
It's really about trust and respect. Like, can I trust you to hold this secret? Or do you respect me enough to where I'm not ready to disclose that information to you? Now, you should respect that. Yeah. Some trauma people, they haven't worked through it themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And they use that against them. A lot of them use that against them because you just opened up a whole other can of whoop ass. Now here I am. I got to deal with this because I dealt with them. Now here you is saying I got to deal with you because of shit that you dropping on me. That's a lot.
It shows character though. My thing is it shows character. So for me, any man that ever like expose a woman's weakest moments, it shows that for you. And then it help the woman understand, like, you know what, I was vulnerable, I gave him one weakness, and it goes from there. At the end of the day, don't no real man expose no vulnerability, bro. I don't care how you put it, how you sugarcoat it, how you lay it, how you flip it, how you dice it, how you slice it.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No
The
matter
man,
what.
a real man, first of all, a real man ain't finna argue with you too much. A real man ain't gonna give you too much lip. You know what? He gonna let you talk to you, make my turn blue. A real man ain't gonna do all that. You know what, baby? You know you got that. Real man ain't doing all that. All that combative business. You ain't growth yet in a certain mindset, your mentality. So that's why I said you know who you deal with. First of all, I test people. People telling me I don't test them. I make you man on purpose. I'm trying to do the worst thing to you. I want to see what you're gonna say. Me, there was something you don't test people. Yes, you do. Yeah, because you don't know who you got. I want to know if I got a fool or not. You know what I'm saying? You better know who you dealing with. You mess around and don't make nobody mad, and then they get mad and they go blip the whole script. Oh, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now you
sure.
too far in. So I test people to find out where you at. I might just blow up for no reason. I want to see how you gonna handle me. And I'm gonna keep doing it and see what you're gonna do.
But sometimes you got to test them because at the end of the day, if I'm hurting, me hurting don't hurt you, I don't want you. I don't want you at all. If you can't feel my pain that you just did to me, you don't have nothing for me.
Miss
Because
Janice,
you'll
how you
continue
feel?
hurting me.
A cold partner is no partner.
That's facts.
Your demeanor, your body language gonna tell it. Your response gonna tell it. If rather you not be next to me, your response gonna give me something.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
I mean, Janice, before we close out, you're married. Tell us how your husband is attentive and like these, like how do you guys, and I don't want to say deal with cheating because I don't want to put that in your relationship, but you know, as young couples, because we're all younger, relationships could be difficult, and keeping everybody on the straight and narrow. Tell us a little bit about how you as a wife have been able to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do as a wife to keep your household and your family intact.
Well, I had to change a lot myself. I had to change my mindset because I had the mindset of, like, I'm not going to listen. You can't tell me nothing. I'm going to tell you, period. But it don't work like that. You know what I mean? You have to listen to each other.
Right.
You feel me? And I wanted a man that would lead. You know what I mean? Because when I had men that didn't lead, I ran over them and they were gone. So I wanted the man that was man enough to be able to lead me and my strong personality. So, and a lot with marriage is compromise.
Right.
You know, you have to compromise. You have to give a little. Like y'all say, sometimes you be tired and you don't want to, but you might have to just, you know.
You got to tool it up. You got to. You're gonna look no for real. You're gonna lose them. You saying, oh, you ain't gonna get everybody? I just lay there.
I'm telling you,
Baby,
it takes
have
compromise.
Yes, if you want a husband,
it takes compromise.
you have to.
It
I'm-
does.
this- you got-
Y'all looking like
You,
We're listening.
I'm responding to what you're saying.
you have to though. You have a boyfriend. You can slide, but baby, when you get that husband,
You gotta
it's,
do what
it's
you gotta
no. It's no at all.
do. No, it's not an option.
It's not
For what?
Nothing.
nothing.
You gotta figure it
You
out.
got to. And then you'll be mad when he sneak out. Like, come on.
And another thing is, your husband have to be, your partner should be understanding.
Exactly.
As
That's yes.
women, we carry a lot.
A lot.
We pick up the kids. We make the dinner. We do the grocery shopping and all of this. And men, you know what I mean? My husband will definitely help. But I'm the type of woman, I want to make sure when my husband gets home from work, he got food on the table. You know what I mean? So we do a lot. I work a 9 to 5 and still come home and do all of that. So sometimes I am tired, and sometimes I will say no, and I expect for him to respect that I am tired. I'm just tired. You know what I mean?
You know your partner when you know she's tired. Or he's
Exactly.
Yeah,
when
you
she
gotta
really
know.
tired, or when I could push her a little bit. You know.
Yeah, you gotta know.
You know.
Let me sleep for
We're
2
gonna do
hours.
order
and
for
wake
food.
me up.
Order for night. We're gonna order
Right.
I
tonight.
do that. Let me
Tap
sleep
me
for
on
2
the
hours.
shoulder.
Wake me up. I did
Tap
that
me on the
plenty of times.
shoulder.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
You know, I did that plenty of times. I'm not gonna automatically just say no.
Right. Yes, compromise. Like, baby, just
You can't just say no.
yeah.
Give me a little time. Let me rest. Give me 30
She
minutes.
is on the nights. Yes, I am gonna say no. I'm finna go to sleep.
You can go to sleep.
But
But he might wake you up broken. What you gonna think?
No.
She's saying no, it's
What
no.
I'm telling you is, at the night that I don't feel like doing anything, let me get my rest.
But men
Please
will
and thank
respect
you.
that.
Understanding, respectfully, and go from there.
But on them other nights, you got to do your thing now.
How many nights talking? Hold it. Stop. 7 days in a week. How many nights you talking? Let's go, cause I got mine in my head.
Someone might just want to quit.
You may have.
No, ma'am. No. Go back to my dinner. You. Let's go. Toya, how many nights? 7 days out of the week? Well, how many nights you going? Come on.
You mean like how many nights we want to go?
Nah, damn how you want to go, because you can do it. You can want to get it and get it. How many nights are you for
Okay,
you?
so it kind of like all depends on your person and
Let's say
y'all
you got-
connection.
Let's say you got a freak nasty. Let's go. Okay, 7 days a week. How many you going?
I mean, if it's
No, don't get disrupted. Don't
Seven.
get disrupted. Okay, you go 7.
She said 7.
Where you going, Angel? Angel, how many
days? 2-3 times a day if you want to. Baby.
Okay. Where you going at, Denise?
Oh.
No, don't get quiet now. No, this is a real conversation. Don't get quiet now.
Let me see. I don't say no often. Put it like that.
So you,
okay, so
you
you at 7.
So you pretty much
She at 7. Chrissy, where you at?
Look, my husband watching this. He be like, "Oh, so you said
what's
what's up with it? What's up?"
Out of the week, it's 7 days a week. I'm not gonna say within a daytime frame how many times I'm gonna go because I don't know that part. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna give you 4 out of 7.
Okay.
4. Okay.
I'm gonna give you 4 out of 7 days of the week.
Cause we already know that's
I
not
gotta
what they
rest
get
some.
anyway.
You know what I got going on mentally, and I'm not trying to gain something. You might try to gain something on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, what you got going on. So I'm not gonna never 7 days out of the week. I ain't never did 7 days out of the week. That's pushing. That's pushing.
That's inside.
That's
DJ
more.
Manny,
That's
you're
more.
not
You just
reading.
meet
That's all
somebody.
inside.
When you first meet somebody, yeah, you ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You ready to lock in something. But as you growing your partner, man, ain't nobody doing that shit.
Girl, that's
DJ Manny
inside.
said,
Unless
how
you
many
just-
days do you want him to be a man?
Sometimes you got stone cold free. Like says you got some women who are very active, and guess what? They got to get it. I'm not one of them. I'm just let you know right now. I'm not one of them. I don't got to get it, baby. I
So how many days you want him to be a man?
I don't know.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
How many days? What?
You
How
want
many
him to
days
be
a week
man.
do you want him to be a man? A man
What-
better
what
be
he
a
supposed to
man
be?
7 days
But
out of the
if you
week.
say 2 times out of the week, if you do 5 days, what are you supposed to say?
So then the other 5 days he'll be like a Miss Ting.
What the hell is that?
A what?
Jamaican?
Miss Ting.
What that mean?
A Miss Thing.
A woman?
Yeah.
Hell no, man. What?
I guess he's saying, long as he a man,
Yes.
he gon'.
But you know they
Walk
work
it.
hard too. They
But
time
men
so
do.
too,
Men
so
do
they don't
have
be
their
coming home like
moment.
that.
Every morning they're ready to go. Now morning time be the best time for
Yeah,
me.
sure is.
Don't catch me in the morning. I'm straight. I'm good. Have a great work day.
Like I said, let me get about 2 hours of sleep.
Look,
I'm ready to go.
fantastic work day. Listen, I'm gonna text you in the morning. You know, baby, how you doing? You just got to work. I got to tell you something.
So anyways, every morning,
7 days a week. 7 mornings. 7 mornings.
Morning. Good morning, baby. Turn that
Hello.
way.
Good morning.
Turn that way. Lady, turn that way.
This darn red face just bothers me right now.
And it's just
Oh, it's just
shaking.
shaking. It's just shaking like he's an angry bird. That's an angry bird. What is it?
Oh.
Angry bird. But let's get to these flags. So we got them up here for a reason, not the season. Let's go.
Oh.
You have a question?
Yeah, we do need to close out, but let's do this real quick. Red flag, green flag. They always stand up for me in an argument, even if they know I'm wrong. Is that a red flag or a green flag for a man?
Wait, what?
For a man.
You said for man last.
No,
If he,
no.
okay, if your man stands up for you,
For me,
even when you're wrong, is
In
that a red
public?
flag or a green flag?
in public, yes. But when we get behind them closed doors, then you can.
Right,
You
right.
get
Yeah.
to tell
Yeah.
me what I did.
Criticize me, the
You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
Yeah.
Tell
So
me in
I'm the
public.
same way.
Red flag.
Stand up
Yes,
for me, 10
private.
toes down, because that's something to do. But when we get that,
Right.
oh, man, why you did that
I'm
shit
with
like
that.
Okay,
You
they're-
know he was wrong.
they wish their exes a happy birthday on social media
Nah, wish the
every
hell you
year.
would.
Man, come on, bro. You done lost your last mind.
I wish you
But
would.
why? What's a happy birthday?
What's it? It's a
They
lie.
get mad when you
That's like saying, "Hey, big head."
Yeah.
Hey, big head thing.
That's how. Yeah,
Oh,
that's like
it
that.
should be out of your remembrance for me.
Right.
Oh, not the
It should
hey,
be
big
out of
head.
your remembrance for me. How you still got your remembrance? Like, what you in Social Security for too? You better forget it.
And it's not necessarily the man all the time. It's the women.
It's the women. Yeah.
It's the women.
Being catty.
They don't care.
Because they're being catty.
They don't care.
That's the catty female.
Yeah.
And if you do that, I'm gonna go and dismiss you. But the man said the first time you screw up, I'm gonna dismiss you, sugar, because you did wrong. And everybody see this. Everybody see this. You on this man post. You gotta go, baby. They know we together. You talking about happy birthday every year? Okay, ho, you gotta go.
They get jealous when I mention my ex.
Is it a red flag?
Red flag,
You
green
better
flag.
be jealous.
I think it's a red flag.
You
I
better
think
be
it's
jealous.
a red flag.
You better be jealous.
Because at the end of the day, I don't care about your ex. You can tell me about your exes. I don't care about that. But when I say about mine, you want to hear it. Listen, I'm just giving
You
you.
say when you mention your ex, he better
He
be
get
jealous.
mad.
Oh,
He better be jealous. What you
oh
talking
yeah,
about?
my bad.
You better be
My
jealous.
bad. I heard wrong.
Hold on, what you
Your
talking
wording,
about?
I heard the other way.
It depends. Like how jealous. Like that can go far.
It can,
Yeah.
but you got people who don't even want to hear about no pants. I don't hear about your pants. Well,
I be like that
I
sometimes,
can't
too.
give you nothing I relate to then if I can't tell you about the past.
I don't want to hear about the past.
I don't want to hear
people.
about your past.
But
It don't bother me. It don't bother me.
How long do you hear about the past?
No, I joke around with it for a little bit. When we
In the
first started
beginning.
talking
beginning,
to me,
or is
in
it-
the beginning? But
Yeah.
after that,
The
nah,
beginning.
we ain't doing that, baby.
Don't keep
What's the
bringing-
beginning?
Them
Tell me
first
what's
3
the
months?
big.
Yeah, there you go.
Before you
Them
get
3 months.
serious.
It's the probation
That's what I'm
period.
talking about.
The
There you
first
go.
period, like a
Right.
job.
After the first 3 months, we don't want to hear nothing about it.
But it might be less than that, goddammit. Keep bringing the whole. Keep bringing the whole.
Okay.
Damn, you had a
They
job
say
in-
I love you in the first 3 months of our relationship.
I like that type of shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of people
I
fall
get
in
it.
love.
Yeah.
You can do
First
that.
time,
Oh God, what was that?
girl, this phone, yeah.
They have a lot of exes.
Man, what?
Is it a
If
red
a man
flag?
has a lot of exes,
Hey, but you got to go down in Sinbad.
I don't
A
want to
lot of
know.
exes, that's bad.
Shit, it's a
Because
lot of
how many
things
relationships did you float through, bro?
They probably-
What you consider an ex?
Yeah, that's
Like
right.
a
You probably
relationship.
just- A lot of them probably ain't even have, the intercourses. They just was together,
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a
So
flag.
I
You
can't-
said exes, so if you got a lot of exes, depending on the exes you got, bro.
I got exes and a lot of them.
How many you
I
got?
didn't mess with it that way.
I ain't ask you all that. I said how
Just
many you
saying.
got. How many?
She want to
For
know.
me?
Nigga, yeah, you.
Oh, girl, I'm still on one hand. Praise God.
okay. Now the last one,
What?
they haven't had a relationship that lasts longer than 6 months.
That's a red flag.
Damn, every relationship?
Every relationship.
But you know what?
Nothing
I'm
lasts
so
longer
glad.
than 6 months.
He the problem.
Controlling.
He the
Yeah.
problem.
Because you know what
Controlling.
you want. You gotta realize you got people who gonna do good in those first 2 weeks or a month time frame to figure out what you want, what you like, what you used to. You get what I'm saying? And they'll play that part until they can't play it no more. Or they can hold to the end of the bargain. The shit hit the field. Field day is coming up. School out of recess. Damn it.
Controlling. You
Yeah.
control me, baby.
They control your churn.
Yeah.
For real though.
That part.
They not control you.
If
must
you
be
got
crazy.
that.
Listen, you guys, this has been a great show.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys. Happy Lupus Awareness Month.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I learned a lot tonight.
On the 10th, we officially celebrate the day.
Yes. Wear purple. May 10th. Put on purple.
May 10th?
May
Okay.
May
10th.
10th,
yeah.
wear purple, you guys.
What
This
day is
Saturday.
that? Hold on.
This Saturday.
Okay.
Put on some purple.
Yes.
Show love and respect.
And for the
people who
lock-in
survive.
lady, she says May 31st, Saturday, May 31st, 5 p.m.
Oh my God, that's the end of this month. We will be in there, ladies. Come holler at the chicks. We will be in the building. Miss Janice, give us your final words so that people know how to find you, how to get your products, whatever it is that you need these viewers to know.
Yes. So, relbrook.com, RELLBROOK. Get your elderberry products. And that's it.
What about the lemonade, mama?
All of it. It's all on the website.
Okay.
Everything, all the products on the website. I'm also in Brothers Farmers Market and Bettner's Farmers Market. A few down south, but local. Bettner's, West Palm Beach. They have our tea bags and our lemonade.
Okay. All right. Miss A. Jal.
I might come try that tea, but I still take my gummies.
Okay. Some elderberry.
Yeah, girl, I keep them. I keep them.
You gotta deal with kids. You deal with kids, ain't it?
Oh, so you gotta keep your
immune system. When I was home, just period. My kids don't have asthma and stuff like that. That's what I always gave them. So that's been in the family.
Yes.
But I'm gonna try your tea. I want to try your tea.
Okay, I'm gonna bring out some products for sure.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, so she already said certain things about how you can go and see if you have lupus. Swelling legs and basically rashes coming on your face and your body, right?
Well, just look for the signs. As women, especially, we ignore the signs. We so busy taking care of kids, taking care of everybody else, and our bodies is telling us, you know, you hurting, you tired. If you're tired every day, you need to go to the doctor. If you in pain every day, you need to go to the doctor. It may not be lupus. It could be something else. So listen to your body and go get checked up. If the doctor's not good for nothing else, they good for that blood work, so you can know what's going on with your body.
Yes.
And on that note, I'm pretty good, ladies. I don't really have anything to say.
Miss Crusade.
Oh, okay. Well, I just zoned in on her today because I was trying to learn some stuff. You never know.
Okay, makes sense. Gotcha. I do thank you for coming to show your love and share the awareness. I'll make sure that I stay tuned and to look forward to different situations when it comes to lupus. I never knew it was a different type of lupus, so I thank you for sharing that. Ladies, stay in tune with your bodies. If something is off, go to the doctor. If your doctor want to play around, get a referral, because the primaries will play around. Get your referral. If you ain't feeling right tonight, I tell you what, send me over there, whatever, and find out what's going on with your body.
Right.
Fellas, all the time about one time want me to cheat, but you can cheat a million times. I don't want to hear that foolishness. Okay? Be forgiving, have a forgiving heart. Do what Jesus would do.
What would he do?
Forgive.
Take her back.
Exactly. Turn the eye and go cheat for cheat.
I
We ain't going eye for eye no more. That's Old Testament. We're going for turn the cheek.
ain't turning my
Smack me, I'ma smack my, you know what I'm saying? Just turn up and hit that one.
Smack your ass back.
I know Angel would. But just be respectful and mindful. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we grown. Man, handle your business. We grown. We too old to play games. If you want to play. Say you want to play. And
Sega.
be done. Sega. Oh my God. Go ahead, Tony. Yes. That's the Sonic. That's that Sonic. Go ahead, your farewells, baby.
You guys, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. As you guys know, this month we are celebrating lupus awareness. Please, you guys, on the 10th, go get you some purple. Rock it. Show appreciation to these people who are out here battling this vicious disease. Lupus is just ugly. Lupus is like cancer to me. Mm-hmm. Like, it comes out of nowhere and it just takes over people's body, and they have no control over it, and it's just it makes no sense. But you guys, take care of yourself. Listen to your body. If you are getting any type of signs of pain or whatever it is, that is not seem normal, go and see your primary care physician. Okay, they are there to help you. I know that a lot of us don't like to go to doctors. I get it. However, if you feel that something is not right, go get yourself checked. You guys know we are here for you to give you guys all the education, whatever you guys need. We are trying to get the best people to come on to educate you guys. We love you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Continue to support the network. And we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Good night.
Bye.
Wait, I didn't even put nothing in. Good night, you guys.
Good night. Day.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy DJ man. Y'all wouldn't know what it is, man. I want y'all to get at me, man. My brand new live podcast. We live every Monday night, 8 p.m. right here on UGTv. That's underground television with Shoe Control. My brand new show airing every Monday night at 8 p.m. We all the way live. But I'm talking about great vibe, great music, Great energy, man. We do it strictly for the hood. Will boss do will thing, man. They get it. We up one. Yo, y'all already know I do it for the hood. The voice of the streets.
I do it for the hood. It's understood. I do it for the hood.
They get it. Yeah.
I'm a king and my clap is stamped with best of style. I put my ninja.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Wake up, man. We got a commercial shoot. What are you doing?
Damn, dog.
Really appreciate having my space.
This your man's LP. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey, nah, bro. We gotta get more energy than that, man.
Let's get it, let's motherfucking go.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's the one and the only, the buddy, Slogan 130, the Big Man Cave. We need y'all to tune in each and every Thursday, 8 p.m. Underground Television, aka UGTv Network 5. You know, I got my brother AK with me. I got my brother LP with me. You feel me, man? And we feel one of the greatest men 2025.
I was in my man cave.
Let's get it, let's motherfucking go.
I'm in my man cave.
I'm Francesca, a braid fanatic. Our third annual Braiding Beyond Borders hair show is back. This is more than just a hair show. This is a movement. Get your tickets now.
Yeah, we back with another one. Miss Toya, Chrissy, Angel.
This is Wednesday night and our vibes are high. This is ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, this is Chick Chat night. We're gonna vibe all night. Oh, this is Chick Chat night. Oh, what a night. Oh.